Okay, so my dragon guides wanted me to read you today the full transmission that came through about dragon gold frequency, which is the frequency of wealth and power that we carry within our soul's matrix. And they wanted me to read the whole transmission because although I've shared parts of it, receiving the whole transmission in this way means that you're going to be receiving the light codes and activations that they're bringing through into the book. So this is part of the dragon book that I'm writing. So a little sneak peek as well. Okay, so you can just sit and watch me and listen, or feel free to close your eyes and receive this information and feel the codes coming through. The thing that you need to understand about dragon gold is that it is a frequency that can take a great deal many forms. Yes, some of that is physical gold or your current representative, which may be various forms of money, but we assure you this is much larger and more valuable than simple numbers on a screen or paper in your pocket. The gold we embody and imbue is one of the highest and most powerful frequencies that you as a human can carry within your soul's matrix. It's a reflection of the golden age within, and there's a reason why kings and queens are so obsessed with wearing it. It's the pinnacle of sovereignty. Many of you may call it abundance, however, this is not what we're referring to. You can think of abundance as the parent of dragon gold, as this is the frequency that is closest to it and the easiest to understand with your current human knowledge. Abundance refers to an overflow of all things, whereas dragon's gold does indeed refer to mainly what you would understand as wealth and power. We know that many of you receiving this will have some negative feelings and triggers stirred up inside you when you hear wealth and power due to the distortions and programs embedded into your psyche, largely due to the type of humans and other beings that have grabbed hold of this frequency and pulled it out of alignment. Many of the parasitical races and dark agendas that have held us captive over the years found ways to tap into and drain our magic for their own use. They figured out pretty quickly that dragon gold was the fast way to gain power over others. We would like you to reframe your understanding of the word power and what it really means. When we talk about power, this is not something that one would use to gain control over any other human or being. It is instead what one would use to help empower others, a highest form of magic that you can combine with other people and other beings for great change and positive impact in the world. There are so many tools on earth that are viewed in a negative light due to dark agendas and using them for dark purposes. We would encourage you to find the neutrality in all things so that you may reframe and rediscover your own ways of use and purpose for these tools. Many of you are so bogged down, hacked and riddled with layers of density and disruption around wealth that you have almost formed an alliance against it, believing that it is not right to seek or desire wealth, and that those who do are somehow less than, and that those with great wealth must indeed be bad people. Although we are aware there are a great many lost and hacked souls on earth who have brought into the distortion that chasing wealth alone brings happiness, or that simply accumulating wealth is in any way a purpose worth having, we are also aware that those reading this book or receiving this transmission have no such programming, or if you do, it will already have begun to be broken apart when you open these pages or listen to this transmission. We will continue to use the term gold, for it carries less of a charge for you than the term wealth or power. We would like you to be as open as possible to receive all of the codes and wisdom we wish to pass through. However, we needed to explain that these are all one and the same thing. Gold is a frequency that is weaved through the very matrix of your soul and the soul of every human on earth. Just like many of the highest frequencies you carry, things have been put in place to either distort the use of the frequency, therefore subverting the use and keeping you held in separation, feeding into dark agendas, or blocking the frequency altogether, which has had the effect of keeping you stuck and distracted, feeling powerless, endlessly caught in survival mode, trapped in jobs you hate, paying for accommodation you don't love, and paying bills for things that the earth gives freely. Either way, you can see that the frequency of gold desperately needs to be returned to the earth in its true form, and we are sure you can imagine the vast positive impact this would have on your 3D reality and that of the collective. As we seek to return the Dragon Tablet frequencies and codes to Earth, Dragon Gold is a huge part of this. Remember that there are two sides to every coin. While you may be currently stuck underneath a big heavy coin of oppression by those in perceived power, and in brackets, we assure you none of them have access to real untainted power, as you do, you can help us flip this coin so that Dragon Gold is once again accessed freely and used for the benefit of all beings. So that is the full transmission that they brought through. I've just got severe tingles reading that. It's a preview of the book, and it is also what my 3-week offering, they're channeling through me this 3-week journey from March the 13th called Dragon Gold, helping you return these frequencies, as well as doing astral traveling and clearing some of the stuff that is blocking all of your abundance and all of your wealth and all of your power. If you would like more info of that, comment below, and I would love to know if this transmission resonated with you.